At this factory in southern Spain, olive oil is being produced. Some of this will eventually make its way to the United States, where its importers will have to pay a tariff of 10% on it, but not the higher 20% rate President Trump had imposed on the EU last week, because on Wednesday night he decided to freeze what he calls those reciprocal tariffs for 90 days. Prompting the EU to pause its own retaliatory tariffs on the US for a similar period.
We want to negotiate. We want to talk. We appreciate that you have brought this pause on so-called reciprocal tariffs, and we in turn are now pausing our proposed countermeasures.
But other new US tariffs haven't been frozen, specifically the 25% rate on automotive-related products, which is a worry for management and workers at this factory near Warsaw, because Poland is the world's 7th largest exporter of spare parts. Tariffs on those are still set to come into force next month.
The workforce is very involved in what's going on at the factory, and they ask themselves what's going on. We have no tariffs in place for today. We know from the Trump administration that tariffs on car parts are not expected to enter until May 3rd.
In Germany too, people are asking what's going on. Their car industry had long been struggling before the recent round of tariffs began.
The United States? Not our problem. We've got enough problems here in Germany. Let's deal with our own issues.
Everything's getting more expensive anyway. The US doing what it's doing probably doesn't help, but we're quite capable of ruining our economy on our own.
And that thought is reflected in German society more widely. Earlier this year, researchers were predicting modest growth of 0.8% in 2025. On Thursday, they revised that down to just 0.1%. Uncertainty has dominated much of the past week. Now, seemingly, there's a 90-day truce in the trade war between the United States and Europe. Dominic, Kane, Al Jazeera, Berlin.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.